Prediabetes is a condition that not many people know about, but it can have some very real effects, including leading directly to type 2 diabetes. And it affects more people than you might think.
Approximately 96 million Americans, more than 1 in 3 people, have prediabetes. Of those 96 million people, more than 80% don't know they have it. Let us do some quick math for you. That is over 76 million people who are living with prediabetes and they don't even know.
What makes it even worse is that prediabetes puts you at a significantly increased risk of developing type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and stroke. But fortunately, there's some very good news for you, which is that prediabetes is almost entirely reversible. That's right, you can almost entirely reverse this condition, and you can do so using only your diet as your form of medicine.
Sound crazy? Well, it's not. And that's why you'll come away from this video with 3 things.
Number 1, first, you'll know exactly what prediabetes is and how to know if you have it.
Second, you'll learn exactly what causes prediabetes and some misconceptions about it.
And finally, you'll learn the proven, guaranteed way to reverse prediabetes using your food as medicine.
So what is prediabetes? Prediabetes is defined as impaired fasting glucose and/or impaired glucose tolerance. People with prediabetes also have an increased risk of developing diabetes and a higher prevalence of cardiovascular disease than normal glycemic individuals. In layman's terms, we can think of prediabetes as the precursor to type 2 diabetes. If you're living with prediabetes, you don't have type 2 diabetes yet, but there's definitely a reason to take action. Blood glucose testing is the simplest way to see if you're living with prediabetes. You can get this easily done with any doctor.
Now, according to the American Diabetes Association, if your fasting glucose is between 100 and 125 milligrams per deciliter, or if your glucose is 140 to 199 milligrams per deciliter 2 hours after a meal, then you're living with prediabetes. You can also take a test called a hemoglobin A1C test. This is another simple test that measures your average blood glucose over a 3-month period and gives your doctors an indication of your risk for both prediabetes and type 2 diabetes.
If your A1C is 5.6% or lower, you are considered non-diabetic. An A1C value between 5.7% and 6.4% is considered prediabetes, and an A1C greater than 6.5% is considered type 2 diabetes.
Now here's the interesting part, and it's a reason that prediabetes can be so dangerous. It's because most people who are living with prediabetes have no symptoms. That's right, they have 0 recognizable symptoms. For people that do experience symptoms, these complications can include increased thirst, frequent urination, excess hunger, fatigue, and blurry vision. But when the vast majority of people have no symptoms, it can be hard to know that you have prediabetes unless you've recently gone in for a checkup with your doctor.
But just because prediabetes is the precursor form of diabetes, and just because it doesn't have any symptoms for many people, that doesn't mean it's not a sign to make a change. To echo the CDC, don't let the pre fool you. Prediabetes is a serious health condition where blood sugar levels are higher than normal, but not high enough yet to be diagnosed as diabetes. That's because prediabetes puts you at an increased risk of developing type 2 diabetes, with all the complications that come with it, along with heart disease and stroke. So we know that prediabetes is a decent sign that we should make change. But how do we do that? Well, first, let's understand what causes prediabetes.
Prediabetes is caused by a condition known as insulin resistance, which we've talked about ad nauseum on this channel. Insulin resistance is caused by the accumulation of excess fat in tissues that are not designed to store large quantities of fat, namely your muscle and your liver tissue. This excess accumulation of dietary fat in your liver and muscle prevents insulin receptors in your liver and muscle from recognizing insulin in circulation, which forces insulin receptors to downregulate, lowers insulin action in both tissues, and therefore traps glucose in your blood. The net result of that is that your fasting glucose likely increases, your average blood glucose likely increases, and your A1C value likely increases. What's the translation? The excess fat is the underlying cause of prediabetes, and if it gets worse, it becomes the underlying cause for type 2 diabetes into the future. Now, for a lot of people, this may sound confusing. After all, the rhetoric in the world of diabetes often focuses on reducing your blood glucose, which some people refer to as your blood sugar. And while these are important trackers of your ongoing management of diabetes, constantly talking about how we need to reduce your blood sugar can lead to some misconceptions about the need to eat carbohydrate energy because carbohydrates can metabolize to glucose. Some people say that carbohydrates metabolize to sugar, and before you know it, it becomes very confusing.
We want to take a moment here to address this misconception because understanding how different nutrients affect your diabetes health is so important to managing prediabetes and other forms of diabetes. Foods that have carbohydrates in them are converted into glucose in your blood. This is a natural process, and it's how your body gets a large portion of its fuel. The problems surrounding prediabetes only come in when either your body can't process the glucose adequately or you're giving your body an unhealthy type of carbohydrate. Now, we already talked about A when we mentioned insulin resistance. This buildup of fat in your cells means that your body can't process glucose properly. But B tends to be the reason so many people become afraid of eating carbohydrate-rich foods.
There's also forms of carbohydrates referred to as simple carbohydrates or refined carbohydrates, and scientific evidence demonstrates that these foods directly cause prediabetes. And these foods include processed sugar, processed foods, chips, cookies, sodas, pastries, crackers, and many artificial flavors and sweeteners that you find in the products that you eat. But there's also natural carbohydrates that are considered whole carbohydrates. And these come from whole foods like fruits, vegetables, legumes, and whole grains. And these foods have been documented by scientific evidence to actually reverse prediabetes when you're eating them consistently. So this can be very confusing, admittedly. You can see why some people might just say, well, forget it. This whole carbohydrate nonsense is too confusing. I'm just going to avoid them altogether. But as we're about to explain, the natural carbohydrates or whole carbohydrates are actually the secret to managing your diabetes health and reversing prediabetes using your food as medicine.
That's right, Cyrus. Reversing prediabetes. Now, here's the good news. Prediabetes is entirely reversible if you take the right steps. Let's go back to the CDC for another great quote. It's real, it's common, and most importantly, it's reversible. You can prevent or delay prediabetes from developing into type 2 diabetes with simple, proven lifestyle changes. And the reason you can prevent or completely reverse prediabetes is because we know the cause, insulin resistance, and we know how to reverse it.
And in fact, there's about 100 years of evidence-based research showing how to reverse not just prediabetes, but also type 2 diabetes as well. And we're not just making stuff up to confirm our preconceived bias. In fact, you can review more than 800 studies in the Mastering Diabetes book that form the body of evidence underlying the Mastering Diabetes method. But we're here to focus on how you can reverse prediabetes fast. And for that, we want to keep it super simple, using a low-fat, plant-based whole food diet as the basis of your approach. It might seem crazy that you can reverse such a life-changing condition with just your diet, but trust me when I say it's 100% true. In fact, the research is clear that a low-fat, plant-based whole food diet is the most reliable way to reverse prediabetes quickly and permanently. But what exactly is a low-fat, plant-based whole food diet?
It doesn't really have a catchy name or abbreviation. I mean, look, LFPBWF. But just because it doesn't have a catchy name doesn't mean this diet isn't seriously powerful. Let's break it down. The low-fat, plant-based whole food diet does exactly as advertised. It reduces your fat intake to help you reverse insulin resistance, focuses on plants rather than meats, which range from probably linked to diabetes to definitely linked to diabetes, and emphasizes whole foods rather than processed foods to make sure that all of the carbohydrate you're putting in your body are whole food carbohydrates. They are the right carbohydrates. Now, that's a lot to take into account when you're deciding what to put into your basket, which is why we've handled that tricky part for you and broken up foods into 3 simple categories.
The first category are green light foods, and these foods you can eat as much as you want. They include fruits, starchy vegetables, legumes, intact whole grains, leafy greens, non-starchy vegetables, herbs and spices, and mushrooms. Yellow light foods are next. They're still considered healthy, but since they're just a little bit higher in their fat content or sometimes a little bit more processed, it's important to be cognizant of how much of these you're eating. It's easy to eat too many of these foods, and a little bit of these foods goes a long way, so just be aware. These foods include things like avocados, nuts and seeds, coconut meat, soy products, and olives. And they also include processed foods like single ingredient pastas such as brown rice pasta or chickpea pasta or even sprouted breads.
And finally, there are red light options, which we strongly recommend eliminating from your diet if you're looking to reverse insulin resistance. These include red meat, white meat, fish and shellfish, dairy products, eggs, processed sugars, oils of any kind, and all refined foods like chips, soda, candy, and more.
Trust me when we say that getting rid of just those refined foods themselves can make a massive difference to your overall health and lower your fasting glucose and your A1C value. So if you did nothing else but just made that one change, you'd be moving in the right direction for sure. Now, we also know that this can be a lot to handle at once because there's a lot of things to have to pay attention to. And for that reason, we've put together an entire video that goes into great detail about these very helpful dietary guidelines. That's not actually the only thing that you can do to reverse prediabetes quickly. Exercise and intermittent fasting are 2 other strategies that you can also use to get seriously good and long-lasting results from your blood glucose and to completely reverse prediabetes altogether. Overall, what we want you to take from this video is that there is a solution, and the solution is permanent. Yeah, prediabetes is unfortunately quite common, and many people you know are probably living with it and they don't even know. But thankfully, you and them have the power. The power is in your hands, and all you have to do is arm yourself with education because knowledge is truly power in this situation.
We have a range of programs from group coaching to private coaching, which can all help you take control of your life. In order to find out which option is best for you, we suggest booking a free discovery call. Simply click the link below and you'll be directed to a page where you can book a time that works for you and speak with a member of the Mastering Diabetes team. Now, once you've booked your call, don't forget to hit that like button. Hit the like button, hit that thumbs up, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications by hitting the bell. Come back and learn more in our future videos. We can't wait to share more science, more research, more recipes, more testimonials with you on this channel. So don't forget to subscribe.